Okay, so welcome back once again to Who Would Win, where I think of a fight, and you guys tell me who do you think would win in a fight between these two characters. And today I've got Sashi from Pen Zero Part-Time Hero versus Karai from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And if you want to know which Karai I'm using, even though I've got an image of the IDW Karai on here, it's actually more for argument's sake. Let's say the Karai from the 2012 cartoon. So yeah, the Karai from that one, who is really Miwa, the daughter of Splinter, who was raised by Shredder and the Foot Clan, and is also a mutant. But anyway, so so who would win in a fight between Sashi and Karai? I kind of thought of this after someone brought. I don't know who it was. But I think it was actually one of my friends online. One of my friends who we were talking, and I had gotten him into Pen Zero Part-Time Hero, and he said, "She's kind of like Karai, isn't she? Like Sashi. She's kind of like Karai." And I was like, I can see where you're going with that. And that's where the fight formulated in my head. So who would really win in a fight between Sashi and Karai? So let's talk about Sashi first. Sashi is the part-time sidekick, and now at the end of the series, the girlfriend of Pen Zero, the former part-time hero. But Sashi, her job was basically to help keep the multiverse safe. It was her job to protect Pen and keep the multiverse safe. Now, while her family was more or less a very safe, very secure, and for the longest time, they didn't know about her time as a sidekick, Sashi pretty much trained herself from her first year of birth to becoming one of the most dangerous people on the planet. In fact, apparently, I don't know how true this is, but the creators of the show labeled her as the most dangerous person in the multiverse. Just to give you a clear cut, she's the most dangerous person in the multiverse. And the things she has fought, from aliens to zombies, knights, goblins, demons, vampires, and it's even said that she's killed entire legions of monsters and other types of villains with just her bare hands. And keep in mind, she never really had a master, no one trained her. She's self-taught, and she's apparently murdered thousands upon thousands of creatures and villains throughout the multiverse. And yeah, keep in mind, she's not a metahuman, she is a regular human with incredible skills, like skills to the level that would probably get her to be like the next Batgirl, or at least to be Wolverine's sidekick at the least. Although that's no second banana. I mean, I'm pretty sure Logan or Bat and Bruce would be probably competing to have her to be their sidekick. But anyway, Sashi is incredibly skilled. She's very dangerous and an excellent hand-to-hand fighter. But also, however, her emotions kind of take over. She usually gets so frustrated and focused on her fight, on her own missions, as well as her own anger, that it sometimes blinds her in a fight. That's how she kind of gets into a downfall, is that she gets so flustered and angry that she kind of loses focus. But when she's in the zone, you're dead. She's got a high level of endurance as well as stamina, and is an excellent hand-to-hand fighter. Very intelligent, but when she gets into that mode, it is literally kill, 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 kill. But the same can be said for Karai. Now, like I said, this is the 2012 animated series Karai I'm pitting her against, and this Karai is of course Miwa, who was the daughter of Splinter, but she was raised by Oroku Saki the Shredder, and was basically raised by the Foot since she was a child, and personally trained by Shredder, as well. I think, if I remember right, Tatsu as well, and other members of Masters of the Foot Clan. She's a master of ninjutsu. She is an excellent fighter, very intelligent, and a master manipulator, as well as she's a master of stealth. And due to an accident caused by Shredder, she was mutated into a serpent, like a serpent-like creature, and can actually heal from a majority of wounds. Thanks to also her mutated state, she has enhanced strength, speed, and stamina, as well as agility. But like I said, she can mutate into her full serpent form when it comes to it, but for the most part, she keeps her serpent side in check. And it also allows her to regenerate, to heal. She can basically shed any injuries she has. If she's like horribly damaged, she can just shed that part of her body off, and it will just regrow into a new, it'll just regenerate. So that's a big factor right there, is that this version of Karai is a metahuman. This Karai has also been trained from birth by high-ranking masters to be to be a dangerous warrior. Sashi didn't really have training on her own, but I think for, the mountains of bodies she's left in her wake throughout the multiverse, I think she's pretty capable of holding her own. Now, the big thing here is that because Karai is a metahuman, she has the advantage of stamina as well as, strength, speed, and agility. But you gotta understand, Sashi's fought that. She's fought that on a daily basis. She, like I said, she's self-trained and has taken out things 3 times her size with deadly accuracy. So that's the thing here, is that even though, Karai's a metahuman, she is a mutant. That may not work in her advantage, because Sashi has pretty much killed a lot of things worse than Karai. But on the other, I think, Karai and Sashi would be evenly matched in terms of hand-to-hand combat. While Sashi prefers to use just her bare hands, which she considers her most dangerous weapons, Karai prefers to use a vast array of weaponry, from smoke bombs to short swords to throwing stars, any sort of weapons preferred by the ninja. And Karai usually, she doesn't, while she's capable of fighting head on, Karai prefers fighting like a true ninja, doing these swift strikes and, going away. But if it calls for it, Karai will stand her ground and fight, especially now that she has that mutagen power behind her. So this is a really tough one, guys. Like I said, just because Karai's a mutant doesn't really give her the advantage, because Sashi's killed monsters, just gigantic creatures in the past. So you guys tell me in the comments below if you think Sashi would win, but hashtag Sashi wins, and list all the reasons why you think she would win, or if you think Karai wins, put hashtag Karai wins. Anyway, just comment below, let me know who do you think would win, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I'm out.